the first to know Nsem-Pii TV.
Nsem-Pii platform so and I will show you. And James Kabila Bonfair, 80 million Sembibra Tuja, Kabila. Yes, what the Nsema Tujana. And I will pay a year will be program no so a year could see saying na a year between Ono and Kofi Adams. In fact, in summer a year Kabila she go was a TB. About records a year concerning a year Papa, His Excellency the Vice President. It's me put on a year manifesto numu. Any moons and some was see Asha see a call a year and the Chichi Fell baby organa hanging a month for council to two Musirenia Basa council. In fact, Kabila etime put to the record straighter. These are hard facts. What me put to across. In fact, Obi I'm very very surprised because in some kind and someone in some more teams say yes. These are the records. His Excellency the Vice President. Etime make for a year on one ne facts and I say a year on one biography. What me put much a year records on it now. In some way, Kabila can in some way from the manifesto, no, His Excellency the Vice President. It's me a yimu concerning a year education, concerning the lives of a year employment, other a year factors and answer sectors of the economy. Hono ometimi abrivu na ometimi akọ manim akọ achire pa. Timi nkotie Kabila and some of the tuja on this particular issue concerning manifesto no senior musi tutumu kan ho sem no was so timi nkotie Kabila James Kabila Bonfair in some of the tuja.
His Excellency the Vice President, who our sounds we ye Franca 24 edema womu ena oma the highlights ewo omo ano desema womu de betuja enkamfo ara meka se obone ho modern papa o kire se unimde o kire se ote bra yiwum nase o kire se unim Ghana for yen nsem kaye ne yemaye ne de enkoye maye I mean, a comprehensive view of the Ghanaian thinking. And our manifesto highlights so me bomb baso say omo extensive consultations. Now, who say issues no crowd there to say in common no. Ba kon e confirm this observation. Good leadership. Yeah. Akase womo ni omo ya adwen. Mete say mo consult womo ansana. Mo ye ayi. A good reflection of their course. Now, the message and the messenger. The message and the messenger. Mifi said there couldn't have been a better messenger for messenger. One more day bay, and as someone one more day bano. One more nyasuma for bia obey papa chain. Suma for ya asem no edana no. Na ahwadanse bebre ho obi nsem bia no in many ways na yenkanfu ano o mayenya ahotoso bi se emfa ho ne tebia yewom anja so wo man e wo man no na omo e ka se ya odwane free ne record ho no. I think from that day no it was clear because blow the record the modern boy abo ewo brea wasum mampani Nana Danko Akufo-Addo amamu nase. And Obi, I agree with him. President Nana Akufo-Addo has not been a failure. He has done creditably well. Maybe not to the satisfaction of everybody, but Obi, me, for the first time in my political history, independence of Ghana, decentralized, it's under Akufo-Addo. In development thinking.
Systematic parade.
Yes, yes. Some think it is even unnecessary.
Yes.
But the effect of feeling say you have the right to self-determination. Papa wom boni ewom ni na ya ne ye no. That's the meaning of it. As for celebration, minim maya wo wiase mo anu a on celebrate ni day of right to self-determination. What does it? One more year self-declaration.
The form might be different,
of course, but obia won kaye dum kwan of faso de kai bibi. Asema make am pese ani bagira eni say every crime ako tamale abakumase ako ho ako Cape Coast.
Yes.
Any nsunsuansoa enyaye na no Cape Coast die Trinidad and Tobago Prime Minister Mameno Motley Mia Motley asema beka ye say ye mampani emma in Kenya ewo diaspora any people of the suffering of the black race around the globe or kasa emma omo inspiration so a lot. And then of course the ubiquitous free SHS obi na samba kwa ye me de unim say from 2002 till about 2018 na Dagbon crisis a perennial problem ma obia organa a pititu yenya ye watch from bi ewo atifi mantem nyame adom ene ye bodagbon a e asem de ne yete say yana etufo yana eji ahoho yana eyewe ene wait time create ade me person me boss because it is a thing that has been sealed me kaye nuanum binom 2018 na omo bompa yesenka de na yen saka no mane enche ba ye danyame ase se wo kire ohempon no ama oda so timu a modern bia obeboa ama na no one yabonwura ekoshiaye. What is happening in the north, the collaboration among chiefs obi a positive now first so free SHS ade ene na mi adom obia de ne be ko school enti omo na ye contracts e de ma house girl and house boys no enso mo dwuma no egu enu ya egu na obi a sebi manya kwan asua the effect of education as an enabler. Sabi Kofi me over kokofu natie baby adisua da roma oyemu bia timi akwakodru ne atian mu ye utimi toto adisua ase kra. In fact nwuma bia me kan ye obi a wasua de kakra na okosua nsanu adwuma obo mmode won nsanu adwuma no mu chen obi a wansua de kra okokosua nsanu adwuma no nti disua de eya de papa no bi ode so eno kan bi but ne pomponso no ye ne dayeson.
You disagree with Omo say he might go down as the worst president in our history?
Oh, I disagree with them. In this Fourth Republic, in my own assessment, onyenwie any term, my father J. Kufuor top. Nana Adodan Akufo-Addo would be competing at the top with him. In my assessment, and if anybody wants, we will do that assessment. Empirical evidence, human quality, the soft issues and the hard issues of development. West, for the first time in the history of our country, we have an all-time high number of people in education at all levels. Universities across. Then you go to the other tertiary institutions. Second cycle, basic school. Who do you say free SHS as a catalyst? Intake our basic school no arising. And I argue that free SHS Adaroma, second cycle education has now been merged into basic school. UK 4 year Mrabi 1902. If you are not 18 years, you couldn't stay out of school. I think we have that by your friend saying
de facto,
but de facto, not de jure, happening in Ghana. And you said the man who did that, Obi, what do you say? Mampani Akufo-Addo. Senanko ye obia hu phobia and ka free SHS and ye jaya at a certain point. Especially when the overcrowded normal, there was a need to create the track system. Yes. Or say yebeye Me kai say training college allowances. Me suggest my mini operating na Potabado education minister and say, yeah, what training college as general. I was a one-time general secretary of the Teacher Training Association of Ghana. I signed a memo with Mrs. Elizabeth Adabo. Say yeah, tertiary training colleges no as tertiary we were ready to forgo allowances. President Kofi time 2005 or so and that's 6 and all teacher education colleges, about 38 of them at the time, raise you almost to tertiary status. So by that time, no, not pay your memoir sign, no, essentially withdraw allowance near KG loans, just like those in universities. So when this thing came, I'm one of the people who said that the cancellation of the allowances, if it was done with transiting them to student loans, I was in support of that. And because of the same amino penny na pono share President Kofi Adams washe bono episode diso mintimi ko kantre no ampa they have restored it. And Obi, to give them credit, there are people who, but for the allowances, a beer and can school no kwa untimi ko. And you can appreciate that. Minya bako na nsaya na miti se wewu Edmond Kofi Boama. He was our financial secretary when I was general secretary. Also, solid guy. Me kwa yozi kwa brazema okay dia media mempiriso. And these are all things are so in faso egum no eba ama yenyina ya yebi. Obi recruitment or more ye na no metise minianom ewo.
We discussing the manifesto.
But what are we doing? We are talking about record.
Kofi, don't worry.
The time is one.
Obi, so Okachem says so Bibeka say he will end up as the worst president. These are just initial comments, and I say review I may hear that say that person cannot be right.
Okay.
Because if you do a proper assessment of look, Pampa College now you 8 houses, bra me we now me do 99. Now me school me can old boys no and na president that time national president Professor Adjumabo Akosa odi ani muma you see a 9th house Opokuwari house between 2017 and now we have had additional 2 houses 2 expansion akoso ho no you see classrooms you see J.K. for auditorium Pampa College yanya bi bianke DC secondary school for fra in Kebesi, but Abua Mayanya expansion. Ni na chikra no. Many of Pempe College na population ya about 1,200 or something, or 2,000 maximum, and now money numbers is 6,000 to 8,000. So it's phenomenal. You cannot underestimate. But Obi nimpompon so ye. Ono na ni so di hunu a wo say odi ebebu mai ama yakwanim. Na nema obobo so no mebo na poso. De ye me de baako ene se o se ya mamrai o hwemu a na ye de chichire ama kabima minka bia tintim ye duru brea ese se ye nsechiremu e reflected the constitutional review commissioner emeritus Professor Fiajo no da no oka aye ema Professor Mensi G2 mu 2012 na oka se ye implement ye de to ho within 4.5 year period. Going back to it, for me, it's an important thing.
So, you think that you were not aware, said there was a legal action against the implementation committee? Is that what you are suggesting?
Kofi?
Say, who Ghana, who your editor?
Are you taking my? Is he taking my?
I'm not taking my. I'm only asking a question because we say, that's why I'm asking a question. Say when you are aware, fine. Can say when you are aware.
The Supreme Court decided. The Supreme Court decided on that matter.
Yes, it's been decided.
Hold on.
I think it was in 2016.
Obi. Hold on. Obi, I will tell you why you were not even committed to it. When the people of this country said that they wanted MMDCs elected through proper elections, white paper can say we will select 5 people. No more public services commission. I mean, as soon as one man 3 now 3 no kwa ya kwa to form about. Come please.
No, time when I hear white paper.
2012.
Under which president?
President Mills.
So and then you sit here and say why Bibia, but it was not implemented for almost 4 years.
Okay, Kofi, man, your time.
So the same person, you
your time needs right.
I am not appropriated. Kofi, there was no need for any implementation committee. Have you looked at the process of constitutional amendment? Once the white paper came, you were ready to go for a referendum. You decided to dilly-dally with it. I would not even be afraid. I will not be surprised. Say, gymnastics now because you were not committed to it. If you were committed to it, October. Say processing now. Why did you not attach it to the general elections as a referendum? You could have done that.
Very well. Move on. Yes. Time and
President and former friend saying former President Mahama had the glorious opportunity to amend our constitution when he took over from Professor Mills, but failed to. That is a point that must be made.
This is paid analysis.
And it's also a fact that there was a legal action.
You are ignoring
Kofi to say analysis need paid.
I will not take that. I will not take that cheapish. I will not take that cheapish talk from you. But what are you? I will not take that cheapish.
Kofi, I think because of the respect you have for each other, I don't think those comments. But what are you saying?
What did you say?
I'm saying that he sat here. Abraham Meka said the $2,895,000 was what under Obim passing. I was entering in the realm of what?
Speculation.
Yes.
And that we should never step there.
Yes.
You sat here.
Yes.
And right now, say you will not be surprised. Say what went on was a gymnastics arranged by us. You think that I should accept that? And you think that was fair?
Hold on.
That was fair.
Okay.
No, you think that was fair?
Let him respond. Let him respond.
Good.
That was fair.
What he had now catch me say court and I'm wanting a referendum to allow the implementation. Me prove am say unya every time to hide behind the court case was just an excuse that is not sustainable. That's all I'm saying. You can disagree with me.
Don't say.
And I make a say. Don't make a say. Me say, Kofi.
Because it was Professor Kwekwasari who took the matter.
Kofi. And then you want to sit there and say that we plan. Then you think that I should just allow him to go.
Kabila Mpacho, focus.
Maminya, focus. You don't need to do this. Because when you are talking, I keep quiet.
No. You
Why?
raise a matter.
Kofi, you have your time. You take your notes. And then you come in. Yeah. Don't go into James, that tangent because you and I we know ourselves in terms of credibility.
Proceed.
Obi, what can vision? Constitutional review for me are critical. 2. Or the one more I did them and I dem the aka Nsem-Pii as a disability researcher or a disability scholar. There can be no stronger statement coming from somebody who is
Nsem-Pii TV